And hey guys, it's your boy Reggie, and welcome to the last official season one of Watch What Is Live. And we have reached the end of the road. I know, I know. It's so much to take in, and don't cry. But no, we appreciate every single person who has been here for this whole journey. It's been a ride, y'all. It's been a hell of a ride. And with a 17 episode final count, we are now officially at the end of season one of Set Off Atlanta. And now we're at the next stop. That little sense of limbo until where everybody's waiting for the reunion Set Off of Atlanta. And I can promise y'all it's guaranteed to be a lot and made no sense whatsoever. We're gonna try to make some sense of it. But anyway, for those who are joining us, please come join us. Join me, because as you see, I'm up here by myself. No special guest this time. We're going to interview everybody. So the only special guest that are going to be here today is me and Rosetta, one of the people on the production team of Set Off Atlanta, and also because of Saya, who is also filming the live right now. So if y'all want to give them a special head clap, that'd be great too. But throughout this live, I'm gonna be talking about the episode step by step, and please, y'all can ask any questions y'all heart desire, because it's over now. So we can't hide nothing now. I mean, I can answer you to what I know to the best of my abilities. And for the people who haven't quit or done anything to the show still, I can ask those questions too. So, but without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get into it and just talk about the episode. Make it full 360. So, this episode, I think it was a great end to the show. I don't think. Of course, there were some questions left unanswered, but hey, overall, I think it put a nice little, decent, almost crooked bow on it. So, starting off simply, finish up the Quan and Liam pick. That wasn't staged at all. I don't think it was staged. That whole little kiss thing caught me and Brandon off guard. I think Brandon would have liked it better than I would have, but teach his own. I think they look like a cute couple too. I think hopefully there'll be some love for other people in the season or in the cast. Maybe be so toxic. You know, I think it was a cute scene. It was nice to see Liam's house for the first time. And I really enjoyed it. It was very nice. Then moving forward, Antonio graduation. Yeah, that was a very easy scene. Now I ain't gonna lie, the school was kind of not what I expected. I think I speak for everybody who actually showed up, because that was very yeah, that was a very interesting view for the school. I was like, oh, we in a scary place. I didn't know where we was at. But no, overall, congratulations again, Antonio. I know I said it that same day, but we love to see Black success, Black excellence, and I wish we could have heard more about it and spoke on it, because it was very. I think it was a great ending to Antonio's story for the storyline for the show. Seeing him going through all these traumatic things, all these different disagreements with people, his character development with the healing thing, and to now end with achieving a huge goal like that. You can't ask for anything better, right? Like, it just came full circle. Um, and then Marciano not making his first full length debut debut on scene, talking about his his mom, and I feel like hopefully we get to see that if he does come back next season, to see him finish that story and see if he tell his mama and see what happens with that. I personally can't even fathom or understand the amount of courage or the amount of like the inner struggle you have to deal with coming to your mom and tell her, or even your parents actually tell them your choices in life, and then probably not agree with. But the fact that Marshawn, you're talking about it and decided what you're gonna do with it, I think that's more than anything. And shout out to Enrique, because Enrique is the best person to talk about it, because I think it's safe to say that everybody on the cast, or probably in the community talk to Enrique. Enrique just that guy. I ain't gonna lie, Enrique just like the person you get talked to. Here's why he is Papa Smurf, right? Um, and then moving on past that, Black exclusive listening party. Hey yo, that that whole scene was just hot. Um, a little behind the scenes knowledge. I had to film it by myself that day because Brandon was out here being a businessman, being his own macho. Shout out to Brandon. But I had to film that scene. It was just one word, very hot. But I also think it was the one of the most like best, one of the best scenes because it actually showed the group being together and not there's no fighting, no drama, no nothing. They was actually having a good time celebrating one common goal, which the original show idea was about individuals coming together to support each other, with each other, having a good time. So that whole scene, everybody supporting Bus Cloud Black, actually the song coming out, I think that was the best thing to show on the season. And one of the scenes I was all looking forward to being shown. Another scene that the next scene was the putt set scene. Love that scene as well because that was a simple, quiet scene that was on a chill side, easy to film, and it actually made me want to play putt set. Quite frankly, I wanted to play putt set multiple times after that. Nobody will come see me because I'm that guy at it. I will issue that challenge to anybody out there that nobody can be a putt set at all because I'm that guy. Even though I don't think being able to play mini golf is really a talent at all. Yeah. Yes. But regardless of that, I can still do it. So, and I think that was a good. Something else showed that all the I don't call it elders, but all the more mature people in the group actually getting together, talking, and just having a mature conversation that gave insight or like actually have a conversation and understand where each other was coming from and stuff like that. So I think that was more important things, especially it showed that Tony is a good guy, he's a great person, and you know just to mix and Enrique, Terrence, Liam, and Shantim were just looking out for him, make sure that he had just not get involved with all that negativity in the group. So thank you, Brandon. but and last but not least, going to Terrence on adult prom. That's good. I think Terrence coming up with the idea of having a prom was good. I mean, you don't really have proms that are catered to. Was a prom always catered to everybody, but to actually have a prom that's open to the LGBTQ plus A, all the whole alphabet community was great. I think it's something that's different. It was definitely different. It was nice, and I think the fact that it was an intimate prom that and the people who showed up was a great thing. It was a nice one. So people actually showed up. There was no drama. It just showed black positivity, and I think that was great. Shout out to Devontae and Tony for winning court. That was cute. It was it not to be funny. I did not see anybody else who was going to probably win because just I guess for couple wise, it just seemed like it just fit the story perfectly. Even though somebody might probably feel like on stage or something like that, but no, it was actually genuine. And Terrence did genuine. When Terrence did his tribute to his mama, I felt like I felt very emotional. 'Cause especially with me, my mama being the only person parent I have left. I get it. I really get the moment, and I am got teared up. I think there was a lot of scenes this season. I got teared up a lot. Um, I choked up. I felt connected because they're just the realness of reality. You can't sugarcoat or hide those moments. Because those real raw moments are what make reality. Yeah. Something to be very appreciative of. And okay, and just to clarify this, because I want to say an argument about this with Brandon, but I had to talk about this with Brandon. When I did the just kidding thing, okay, look. The just kidding thing was because everybody know our show is known for leaving a cliffhanger at the end of the show. So me thinking I was being kind of funny with it is ending it still on a cliffhanger, even though it's the final show. To make y'all like, damn, I thought make y'all think like, damn, this is the final show. But I said just kidding and saying no, this is really the end. And dang, now that I said it out loud, and I can see why that's kind of probably confusing. Oh man. Oh, anyway, but anyway, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. Hopefully, and please, when we come back, come join me. Come in conversation. Ask me any questions, anything, please, guys, and we'll see you when we get back.
Real Life and Reality is back. We're bringing you all new content from our hit show, Real Life and Philanthropy, and our brand new show, Real Life and Music. And oh yes, we're bringing you real life premium content all year long. So make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to all things real life and reality. See you in the comment section.
Want beautiful skin the natural way? Then K3 is just for you. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Black. That's BLAQ. And I don't know how many times I have been asked or even told that you have very nice skin or what do you use in your skin. And I don't know how many times I have told people that I just drink water. Drinking water don't always work for everybody. So what I've done is produced two products, well, multiple products actually, for you guys, just for you to use for your skin, to get that glow, that nice even tone. And if you want beautiful skin the natural way, make sure you purchase K3 today.
And it was on the page. Okay, and we're back. And I heard we have a special guest, London. Are you there?
I'm here, y'all. I'm
Oh,
sorry, y'all. I was here
London, my
like trying to
boy.
get my microphone right. How y'all doing tonight? Hey, Reggie.
Hey, London, long time no see, my boy. Glad to see you on the loud, Mickey. It was kind of sad talking to myself. Kind of got lonely.
Yeah. Don't feel sad. People ready for this for this next situation to pop up later on.
Oh, so you're saying a reunion situation?
Yes.
Well, before we get into talking about the reunion, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. How you feel about this? The last official episode of season one. How you feel about it?
I feel like it went well. I feel like it's a cliffhanger, all right. It is. I feel like you're just kidding my ass. Second, I feel like it's a lot of things that probably people should talk about that probably want to talk about and everything like that. And so we just trying to see how that's gonna turn out for the reunion and everything. But the episode was great. I seen a couple of things that I didn't really you really don't see until you watch the show. Like, oh wow, they had everybody was meeting up and talking and everything, and the things they were talking about and how certain people felt left out and stuff. You gotta look back like, dang, should I did better, or you know
So do you feel like as a person on the show, you feel like you should have did better as
I feel
parts of
like
the person on the show?
certain people in the group could have did better reaching out to certain people, I guess, or trying to get to know other people.
Like who?
I feel like the whole thing, Liam and JT didn't really get a chance to meet, get to know each other due to a lot of things that transpired within the group. You know, so it was like a lot of mess blocking people from getting to know each other. So less mess,
Yeah,
more connections, I guess I should say.
yeah, valid. Should have been more connections. Speaking of that whole exclusive Western Department Black, I saw you was fanning yourself majority of that scene because it was so hot in the summer.
Um, it was hot as hell in that motherfucker. When I tell you, I
I
had
know.
that raw tray. and I was just shaking that raw tray. Like
Yeah.
I needed a church fan though, but I mean, obviously the performance was good. I liked the performance and everything. I feel like um it was the wrong space for everything because it was like you had a bigger crowd than you know than what the room
Which is
was.
good. 'Cause he had more people than he expected to show up, so which is good.
Right, right, which is
Yeah,
always
so
good. So just like maybe next time he'll have a I mean since now he doing bigger and better things. So shit, he been on bigger stages since then or did
on
bigger events
God.
since then. So yeah, so well, yeah, I guess I gotta wait and catch him out, catch up with Black.
So
Yes,
oh yeah, you was also at Antonio's graduation. Was you proud to see
yeah,
Antonio walk across what little
yes.
stage they had?
It's emotional as I was definitely was like with a cry and everything. I loved it. I just see somebody do something a step up from like people graduating, people get into their field of work, doing they true thing that they want to do. It's always a good thing.
Hmm.
So anything with that is a good thumbs up for me. I was proud of him.
Yeah, and the adult prom. You got some drip on you, didn't you?
Had a little 1-2. Macy's. Giving out one.
Macy's. Oh my God. Is that what people shop at? Macy's?
mm, you know,
I'm more of a
but yeah,
K and G
I
man
guess.
myself.
Yeah, K and G be having their little pieces too. My whole thing is, I don't know. It's like it's a nice flair to it. If you want to come to something extreme, if you want to, they got mild to extreme shit there. So I like K and G. But which one better,
So
K
how
and
would
G or D and K?
I'm gonna say K and G. I don't really know which other D and K personally. But wait, so London, what you have to say to people who say you can't really dress for real?
um,
'Cause you came out looking pretty good, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I
So
I
you got
I've never heard of that honestly, but I guess like it's been a time where I only had one pair of shoe and was like literally rocking like stuff like how nerds be wearing like the essential shit. That was
yeah.
me. Like no name brand, none of that shit. So to me, it's like, well, if they feel like I can't dress, then they just feel like I can't dress. So come and dress me then. If that's the case, I'm always. But other than that, I feel like I got my shit together. I hope everybody else do.
All right, so London, I'm gonna ask you a question. We're gonna get so going in the season's over and going into the reunion. Who are you looking forward to addressing most at the reunion?
I actually don't. My whole thing is that I'm not coming in to address anyone. I'm here to give. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I keep praying for God to have a different mind frame for Sunday. I feel like it's too. It's been so long since we all probably seen each other to address certain things. But if it get brought up or if I get asked a question, I'm going to talk on it. I'm going to address things if things need to be addressed to a person. I just pray they don't get too crazy.
So you have no corners with anybody. You're going into the reunion clear headed.
Um,
No no
I think
dislikes,
everybody should
no.
go. I don't know. I don't know who got a problem with me. So,
Mm,
year to date, I don't have a problem with with majority people. So,
majority of
yeah.
people. We're gonna leave it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
It's
So
a good reunion.
well, so you think everybody gonna show up to the reunion?
Um, in a perfect world, you will expect that. The
In a
people
perfect
who
world, you would expect somebody to show up,
Yeah,
but
I
you
I
know,
will everybody
mm,
show. I hoping that Quan show up because
hoping that
the last
Quan
time I
show up.
heard him, he said he probably wasn't coming, but I don't know. I know Tony is coming, which I'm excited for because he was on. Like rather not coming. I think everybody's in a good place now where people. I don't know who got a fucking problem with me. Who said that, Marciano? Who?
Marcial said you got a problem with you.
You don't want it with me, bitch. You don't want it with me. I was playing. Um, but
I hope everybody address what they need to address. Everybody do it in a grown manner. Ultimately, I just pray that people don't give a different persona now that they gave before. Like if you wasn't about it or rah rah, just in generally don't do that. At this reunion. That's on my only thing.
Oh wow. But yeah, so I guess London, gonna ask you another question. So what was your favorite episode out of the whole season?
Um,
So
the
now we
episode, with- the episode with the gun range.
yeah, when people say we shouldn't trust you in the gun range, you know,
What? Because it gets really violent, or what? Something else.
okay, you crazy. You crazy, man. You probably hurt somebody.
I think that was more Marciano waving that gun everywhere, not watching what he was saying. Marciano ass was like, "What do you want me? What's going?" I'm like, "Girl, get that gun out of my face." He trying to take a
Well,
motherfucker.
I think it was more. I think the funniest moment from the gun range when Marciano actually shot the gun and he did a thing.
You doing
I
that
think that was
shit.
the funniest part from
He
the
I
whole
think
gun
I,
range.
I think Marciano was lying when he was like saying he shot a gun before, cause or maybe he had shot like a little 22 or something like that. But he when he shot that gun, he was like, "Oh, was
I,
dying." I wish you had put that in the motherfucking show, Reggie.
yeah, I think there was many lessons from that day. Not to have a little PP gun like Black had, which you just don't explode on you. Many things like
But
that.
I hope black guns still work. Cause you remember old boy was talking and he was saying that your gun gonna explode in your hand if you use your gun.
I hope and pray because
I pray. That nigga probably got two or three guns now. Fucking with him.
I don't know. But so London, it's after your whole experience, you had to rate your experience 1 through 10 on this whole first season of being in reality. What would you rate it?
Um, hmm. On my personal experience, this personal experience, I would say, has been a 10. Reason why I say
A
that, like
10.
my personal experience going through this thing, because I haven't never been on a reality show before, so it's my first
Mm-hmm.
thing. So it's like home to me. I had a hand in contributing to the production side and contributing to as a cast member, you know, which is different for the first time of anybody getting into this type of field of work. Um, Meeting wonderful people, whether we argue or not, we all wonderful people that got things going on. So appreciating the new connections that I've built, um, and seeing the potential, the even more potential. Like every time, it's always a growth in seeing this show from the
Mm-hmm.
pilot to the first season. So second season is gonna always be is gonna be greater than the first season. So just the anticipation and the me being anxious to see what the next season is gonna bring.
Oh well, and I guess one more question for you, London. From
Yes.
for, cause this it was an unofficial cast member, well, a couple unofficial ones, but production has been named a big cast member throughout this whole season. So, do you think production's come back from next season in terms of being the cast member?
I think production definitely need to have a whole intro next season.
Production they have a whole
Production,
intro.
a whole intro. Like after you do the intro, of who on the show, you should do production. Should be the last one. Like it's giving Shawnee at basketball wise, that she always show up at the end. Production should be
Yeah.
at the end. Y'all both cross your arms like this.
Well, we gotta make sure Brandon get on camera. He don't wanna be on camera at
Brandon
all.
gonna be on camera.
No, Brandon hated it. Truly, truly. Well, we'll sit right here. We're gonna go to commercial,
All right.
and one more commercial, then we're gonna come back and wrap this up. Oh, okay. Never mind. Cancel that. We're not going to commercial because Brandon like to keep hearing my voice, so we're gonna keep talking.
Yeah.
But while we are here, please, if anybody in the comments, man, this is a last live. Watch this live for a while, guys. Come join. Come talk to your boy. Y'all can ask us any question whatsoever, and if I have the knowledge to answer, I will answer it. Speaking of that, London, you got any questions? Any question that just been buzzing through your head that you want to always ask me or
No,
Brandon?
no, Brandon, I love you.
London say
You
he love
already
you, Brandon.
motherfucking know.
Well, you
Brandon
keep
knows.
telling
Oh, and
London.
also Reggie, did you get those cards? The package?
Oh, Marciano, this is a friendly message from me. Please click the link in the group chat so you can come up here, please. Please stop being elderly, please. Not my words, Brandon's, of course. Um, what was I say? Ooh, wait. Dang, London, what was I thinking about? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Be careful when you say you love Brandon. He might give you a happy ending.
You said what?
I
You
said, be
said
careful. Don't
what?
tell. Be careful. Don't tell Brandon you love him too much. He'll give you a happy ending.
You always so shady.
Oh,
Brandon
okay. Well
might give a
now,
happy ending.
and that yeah, because Brandon might give it happy. But now we'll go to commercial. So hopefully when we come back from commercial, Marciano will be able to join us live, and we'll see how we get that commercial. Want to stay with us?
Hey everybody, it's me, Enrique, aka Papa Smurf, and I just want to take this time to personally invite you guys to the Set It Off ATL Reunion Rap Party. That's right, we would like to meet you. So for anyone who's interested in coming out and partying with us, getting to see some of your favorites, some of your not so favorites, you can join us March 26th, that's a Sunday, from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. for the Set It Off ATL Reunion Rap Party. Tickets are only $5. Now you can pay $10 to get general admission as well as a drink. We do have food and we have a cash bar. And guess what? You get to meet all of us. So join us March 26th, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. for our Set It Off ATL Reunion Rap Party. Go to Eventbrite, type in Set It Off ATL Reunion, and it'll pop right up. And all you got to do is buy your tickets, and we'll see you soon. Y'all take care.
Want beautiful skin the natural way? Then K3 is just for you. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Black. That's BLAQ. And I don't know how many times I have been asked or even told that you have very nice skin or what do you use in your skin. And I don't know how many times I have told people that I just drink water. Drinking water don't always work for everybody. So what I've done is produced two products, well, multiple products actually, for you guys, just for you to use for your skin, to get that glow, that nice even tone. And if you want beautiful skin the natural way, make sure you purchase K3 today.
You hear me on these beats, I'm making hits back to back. That boy Red help me out. Now I'm growing where I'm at. I left the drummer with Corona, tell him Black told you that.
Oh boy, that shit is screaming. Idiots, go. And we're back, yo. We're watching this live, man. And like I said, this is the final Watch What Is Live for the season of season one. And just as one half of the production team, I do want to say thank you again. And we have another special guest who got to come join me out here to say his final words for season one. So Brandon, get your fat banana hood ass out here, please. Come join me out here. It is real tight. And please excuse me when I get sensitive. This shirt is screaming when he come on the screen. This shirt is screaming, y'all. Please do not get Brandon too much. Only I can bring in. Only I can get Brandon too much. It's great. We're gonna come. We're gonna come with new paraphernalia next season. But here you go. Anyway, I'm sucking it in. So well, Brandon, we're gonna give you. We know we'll be on the bottom screen say Brandon's opinion, but this is time for Brandon's opinion on the last finale episode. On the okay, so just for this episode, and the season in total too. Okay, for this episode, I think the episode was really good. They did a really good job of wrapping up some things for some individuals. Mm-hmm. Like it was good to see Antonio. We had not seen him in a while, but it was good to see that he accomplished graduating from barber school. It was good to see Marciano finally on camera having conversation. But it is, but it's not. Do you get what I'm saying? It was really good to see Black people bring all of us to support him with his music and to see Bus Clown also performing with him. So that was really good to see them all come together and have a positive moment without always arguing, screaming, yelling, and wanting to fight each other. And then obviously wrapping everything up with an adult prom. I think like we couldn't have staged that to be a better end to everything. Like it was not set up to be that way, but it was perfect because it was a majority of the cast was present and in an environment where they were all able to support each other. And it wasn't like I said, there was no negativity, there was no argument, there was no fighting. It was just everybody was willing to dress up, put on some nice clothes, and hang out with each other. So I think that was a really good way to wrap it up. And I love how we were able to get at the end being able to put like where everybody is now and got going on. So I think it was really good.
Somebody in the comments, Gossip and T said your show has recently been in the media. Can you comment?
I'm not sure exactly what they're referring to it being in the media. It's in the media. So I don't know what to comment on per se. There's something specific that you asked, and then I can answer that, I guess.
Oh, so it says some people have recently quit our show in
okay.
the media. So that probably where they're part. So a particular person named JT has quit our show recently.
Okay.
So as one of the executive producers, how do you feel about people quitting the show in mid season going?
I don't agree with quitting anything. I mean, obviously, like if you have a job and the job is horrible, you quit your job. But they always say you don't quit a job until you got something else. So, I mean, maybe that's what happened. Maybe JT was like, okay, her time is running out. The season is almost done. I've done what I need to do. I don't want to be a part of this anymore. Or I know the backstory to everything, but I'm just gonna keep it at I, Brandon, personally have not done anything to JT, so I don't understand why personal feelings are being brought into a situation where there's a project with a group of individuals and viewers who watch you on a consistent basis instead of rounding out the story and closing out everything for everyone, you let your personal feelings and emotions get in the way of completing your project. I don't agree with that.
And one last thing, Brad, I'll probably answer this question too. If there's one word to summarize this season from a production aspect, how our experience been, what would it
Just the entire season.
That's a very good word. That's a very good word.
Did I say first grade?
Oh.
But on the flip side, I think it's extremely rewarding. Like whenever I complete something, it feels like I don't say something like shows, but it really is. Like when that episode went off today,
it feels like yeah, I agree.
It's over. But I couldn't breathe. Of course, we still got a reunion, but it was just like, damn.
17 episodes. 17 episodes is a lot.
To these 17 episodes, around episode 7,
I was kind of
there was about to be no more show again. But thanks to some very supportive individuals out there, we were able to complete this project. And we still got to take care of some stuff, but I'm so appreciative of anyone who, one, watches this show, two, supports this show.
For sure.
3, has any type of constructive criticism that can like actually help the project versus trying to tear it down. I'm extremely appreciative of people who watch this show because they want to hear these people's stories. They want to find a way to connect these people instead of just, like I said, watching things just to tear it down. Like, I will never understand the concept that I want to watch something just to like tear it down constantly. So that in the words of JT, is weird to watch something just
just to be rude about it. Like,
Yeah. Haters will hate though.
Yeah, if I don't care for something, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna turn the channel on. This my eyes are not designed to permanently sit on whatever this is because I hate it. It's just really weird.
So the response to our question, Gossip and T said the media about the comment about according to the cast, JT is difficult to work with.
I mean, if that's the cast experience, then that's the
I
cast.
mean, I know she
She
had
said,
some
according to the cast, I'm assuming
Gossip and T.
I was assuming the gospel team has had conversations with the cast to give a blanket statement for the entire cast. So that's their experience with her. And that's their experience with her.
Yeah, I don't have no comment, but I will say my word to describe the whole season was probably enlightening for me because I learned to
Like what?
um definitely fraternizing and being cool with the cast in terms of like being on being cool with them, having personal feelings, being involved, and feel like they can it just caused that the lines to be blurred. You feel like it wasn't a professional mutual respect and all that. I think that lesson I learned tremendously because I feel a lot of communication and problems could be avoided if we just been like more strict, like we're the producers and camera person, instead of me personally being cool, trying to be cool, don't have fun with them. So I think, and then my name being out in the whole public, that's been an interesting topic for me as well. So I think I don't have regrets, but I do. I have regrets, but I think the whole and working on the project, thinking you get it, like it was on a small scale last season, but this season it went to a whole nother level, having over hundreds of thousands of views. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now you got a bigger following to who actually care about the show coming out. It's supposed to volume, so I'm happy, but I also been very frustrated with the show. So but will we come back again and do it next year? Who knows?
Oh, I was just about to ask you that. Would you do this again?
Oh, you know what? In terms of light of positivity, like things that just came to fruition, maybe if things stay, if we get a little more help. Speaking of that, if anybody wants to come join the production team, anyone, please come holler at me or Brandon. We looking for any more camera operators and people who doing like my editing style. We're looking for another editor.
When it comes to camera operators, like literally, you do not have any experience. I know that sounds bad to say, but I like working with people who may not know how to do something but are open to learning how to do it. Because in the beginning, before we started doing this, neither one of us knew how to be a producer of a reality show.
Oh
We
God!
just jumped into it and brought in different aspects of things that we learned along the way or saw someone else do. I worked with Dario with Jason Atlanta. I worked with so like just being open enough to using your resources or open enough to just allowing someone to show you how to do something would be a great person for this. You don't even have to have a camera, honestly. Like as long as you got a smartphone, like we could make some things happen.
We're gonna do a lot. And more another. So some questions have been came up. So that girl, this person said that girl said her name was that girl. Will you consider bringing JT back if she apologizes?
Um,
I'm gonna speak for me.
go ahead.
Now, I personally, well, I can keep personal and business separate. So for the show, it's not my sole decision if she come back or not. So other production has decided that JT is a fit story or a good story for to continue on the show. Then she can come back on that. She'll need to personally apologize because we 5. Because people, grown as adults, not gonna really apologize. They don't want to apologize. To be honest with you. So on that, I will say my answer is I abstain my answer until they come back because if she's for the show, if the producers on the show say that she can come back, she has something to offer the show. Yeah. But other than that,
I kind of sentiment a little bit. I'm at a point in my life where I had a lot of people
I've been I've been attached to a lot of people who have come into my life, whether they were friends, family members, coworkers, or in any aspect. And at some point, we had to go in different directions. And I completely understand that some people outgrow each other. Some people can come into an environment and it may just not be a good fit for them at all, and that may be JT's situation. I completely understand that. I just cannot get with the idea of like quitting something, whether it's in the beginning, the middle, or the end before it's done. So to answer the question, I would not want to bring anything back or set it off at Atlanta. If there's something else that I'm working on in the future and it feels like a good fit for her, and we work out all the details and everything is signed and stapled, and there can't be any quitting and because I understand that people over time grow and they change. So where she is right now, she may not be there in a couple of years, and I may not be in the same headspace. So I never want to say never. But for this project, this time, if we were getting ready to just set it off next week, I would say no. I'm pretty sure she doesn't.
He does probably.
Yeah.
Okay, this is interesting question. They said, Reggie, do you? You are. It's okay. We're gonna try censor it for the camera. Reggie, do you ever regret having an intimate relationship with JT? Um, like I said, I live my life with no regrets. I did everything I did this season, being cool with certain people, being close to certain people, and like I said, I learned my lessons from, and things have happened. I am happy in the space that I'm in now. I've learned a lot. I'm grown, and said people in other parties have grown and did their own thing now. Have I been shocked about how things have played out? No, because they were kind of in my face the whole time. I guess I was kind of blinded by my, like, they wanted to see the good in people or in certain people. So I think,
In your defense a little bit, it was really hard to gauge a lot of things going on with this group of individuals, including us as well. Because it was like one minute you would be so cool with somebody, everything was going good, and then the next thing you know, you wake up and like, you're just this horrible ass person, and like you're trying to figure out why I'm such a horrible person. Me and this person was just cool one day. How did we get to this one? So I get how the lines can be blurred sometimes,
yeah,
but there always has to be a definitive line that should not be crossed.
yeah.
And once the line gets crossed, like I said, I understand it or whatever, but yeah, like it was, yeah.
I like it. I like it. That's the hard way, man. The hard way for sure. Um, Definitely, but wait. Okay, people keep. I guess people are asking me will JT be at the reunion. Um, it brought to our attention. Like I said, some individuals said they will not be there. But other than that, like I said, I can speak for me on my part, from both me and Brandon. We are appreciative of everybody who has been on this journey with us. Those who are still here, those who are not here no more. This experience for our first official season definitely won't be forgotten at all. We'll always have memorable moments. And I guess I'll say thank you to this ball head for bringing me on a project that I had actually had. Anyway, had this. Well, you kept me. Guess I had to take over his position in a sense to be on. But I appreciate you. I think we had a great first season overall. They for people who stayed through everything, and yeah. I don't think there's anything else for me to really say.
I will say this. Last year, the most content we had was Set It Off, and then we also had the manual character styles, and we also brought in. I mean, I can't get my words right. I'm stuttering. We also had Liam's show. I cannot get my words.
Realness behind the crown.
The realness behind the crown. I was about to say the realness behind the kings. The realness behind the crown. Three things that we had last year. This year, we're really going to try to do some other things, just some different lanes that we have not been in before. I know personally, reality TV is not obviously I'm not gonna just cut it off, but I do think that it's time for us to expand power productions past set it off. So just stay tuned to the YouTube channel because there will be a lot more coming, and it should be coming very, very soon. Also make sure that you shoot us a message if you want to advertise in the reunion or any other future shows that are coming up because we also get that stuff as well.
Please send some more commercials.
Please, some more. I know that's right.
Please.
Yeah.
And shout out to Miss English. She has been a big fan of mine, incredibly for me because I have fans out there. Unlike nobody has a fan for Brandy. But to answer your question, anyway, and Miss English will not be on the cast or showing up here. I think she lives in a whole other state, so I don't think she'll be here. But for those who love Miss English so much to the point, who's in here? Terrence, come in. Oh my God.
What's up, guys?
Terrence, we couldn't see. Brandon couldn't see you. See you on the front of the camera with me. So,
What's going
hey,
on?
Terrence, how you? I'm feeling good. How you feeling, Terrence?
I'm pretty good. I can't complain.
Well, I guess I could ask you how you feel about the finale of the finale episode.
The finale was cool. You know what I actually liked? I liked the fact that everybody was there for Black at his listening party. I thought that was really cool. I think majority of us were there. I think maybe there was only a couple people that were missing. So it was good for us to be able to get together despite our differences and support him. Of course, people threw shade, but I think overall, it was just good that everybody was there despite whatever what we were going through at the time or whatever the feelings that people had for one another at that time. So
Yeah.
Y'all had me crying again. So the scene talking about my mother at my adult prom, literally I was bawling in tears watching it all over again. I was like, wow,
that was some beautiful words you were saying, Terrence. You had me choked up that day too.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That woman gets me every time. But I appreciate y'all capturing that. So that was near and dear to me. So I appreciate that. That was the time y'all really saw, the time throughout the season that I showed my vulnerable side. So I appreciate that. That was cool.
So Terrence, I'm gonna ask you as an OG man. You can summarize this season in one word. What would be?
One word. Oh gosh. Ooh, that's a good one. Let me think. One word. God. There's so many words that come to mind, but I'm trying to think of a good one that sums the whole season. Unforgettable.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll use that one. Unforgettable. For sure. Yeah.
It's just so, and we was talking. Me and Brandon were just talking about it. So I asked London this question too. So now that the season is officially over and the next hump in the road for y'all is the reunion. So how's your headspace going into the reunion?
Oh, my headspace is good. I am in a space of peace. And even with that, having a mindset and being in a space of peace, if I need to go in a direction where I have to defend myself or stand my ground, then that's me maintaining my peace. So I don't have any expectations of being like it was last season. Because last season was I was in another headspace at that time. So I don't see it being that way, but I'm also a type of person that protects myself and defends myself when need be and stand my ground when need be. So I don't have a problem doing that. But I don't really see it, if it comes my way, it comes my way. But I'm only in charge of how I respond and how I contain myself. So I mean, we humans, so sometimes things can go left. But overall, I think I would be pretty good at the reunion. So I don't feel like I have anything to worry about.
I saw a comment come across screen. Glam hair, whatever your name is. My DMs are closed. Um, just to let that be known, my DMs are closed. But I guess so. Looking forward to also another topic ahead because I know you being the most one of the most opinionated people I know, Terrence. How you feel
Mhm.
about people quitting the show or like not continuing? Well, not just the show, just projects or things in life they commit themselves to. How do you feel about that in terms of because we had quite a few people who have came on our journey and fell off due to their personal reasons, whoever they
Yeah.
be. And I just want to know how you feeling about that.
I really don't have any feelings about it. That is their prerogative. Um, I think that when people do that, they take away providing their narrative, and then people will who are around or who stayed to the end, and if they had any altercations or situations with that person, then that person who did show up, they just giving their side, and you're leaving that to the viewers to go off of versus you being there and giving your side of the story or giving your narrative, rather be good, bad, indifferent, right or wrong. I think it can be a cop out. It can be um, very cowardly, but people have decided not to attend due to various reasons. So that's totally up to them. So when they see it, they can't feel no kind of way about what's said or what's not said. I mean, for me, if it's somebody, if question is asked and it's pertaining and somebody's directing it to me and that person's not there seated with us, there's nothing for me to say. What happened happened, and it is what it is, and move on. Why am I going to talk about somebody that's not there? That's irrelevant. They're ghost. It's like when somebody hits you up on an app and they don't show their picture. You be like, okay, bye, because I don't talk to ghosts. So that's pretty much what it
I get
is.
you.
You're a ghost. So why are you asking about somebody who's not here? They're ghosts to me. Who are you talking about? Who again?
Valid,
I don't know who that
valid.
is.
But
Sorry, I don't know who that is. So next question.
um, so Terrence, if you had to pick one episode out of the 17 episodes we had as your final favorite episode of the season, what would it be?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
17. Oh
We had
god,
set.
and just
We
one?
had 17 episodes, Terrence. Let's put that sink in for a second.
Oh boy. Um Jesus. I would probably say I'll probably say the one that came the season
Season
finale.
finale.
And the reason why I say the season finale because I feel like it was a good wrap up of the season. Because we had a scene where majority of us was there for Black, so I appreciated that. We had a scene where we saw someone achieving a goal. Then we saw the elders, so we saw the mature cast members. We saw them by themselves, so be able to capture just a glimpse of them just as a group, the Golden Girls, whatever you want to call us.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was you had an intimate scene with Quan and Liam, so you was able to see some intimacy there, something possibly brewing, maybe something possibly not brewing, but you saw that, and then you saw an event that came to
An actual
fruition.
event.
Um, yeah, an actual event that came to fruition that would support people supported. You was saw some vulnerability, saw a different side of me that people may not have seen. Saw me to be vulnerable even to the fact of despite from the beginning where there was some rift between Tony and I, how we were able to go past that, and how I brought it around full circle to give him and Devontae crown them for the prom court. So it's different elements and different layers that was throughout this episode that I really, really appreciated. And so yeah, those that I would say the season finale for
All right.
me.
All right, looks like we got Marciano who came join us, Mr. King.
Hey, how are y'all doing?
Marciano,
Can
Marciano, you
y'all
on
hear
a
me?
roll, my man. Yeah, we can hear you. You on a roll, so you actually get out there in the open. You was not in one scene this time, two
Who
scenes.
who fault was
I'm proud of
that?
you.
Who fault was that?
Do you really want to answer whose fault that is, Marciano?
It wasn't
I
me.
have
It wasn't me.
Brandon Marciano said it wasn't his fault that he was in the season this season. Okay, Brandon says
I
okay,
mean,
so we're gonna just let that ride.
right.
We're gonna let that.
Hello, Terrence. How you doing?
Hey, Marciano, how are
I'm
you?
good. I'm good. All right.
Good. I look forward to seeing
We'll
you.
say that again.
I said I look forward to
I
seeing
know. I look
you.
forward to seeing you as well. How you
So
doing?
Marciano, yeah. So Marciano, well, we're gonna jump right into with you. So, what's your since then that conversation with Enrique? Have you ever talked to your mom yet? Have you even considered talking to your mom? Where your mind
I
space
do.
with that is?
I do consider talking to my mom, but I did briefly talk to my sister.
Oh, okay. So there's progress. I'm assuming, right? There's
It's
progress.
progress. It's progress.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure the fan. Well, I'm not gonna say fan, because fans is a bad word. The supporters of our own show might really want to know: are you gonna come back next season and finish that? Finish what you started and tell your mom?
Hey, that's up to you and Brandon.
It's, oh, yeah. Well, it's more up to Brandon, not me. I ain't picking no. I did.
But
I pick.
I'm sure you got some say
I
so.
picked
I
him
did.
for
Actually, Terrence, I ain't gonna lie to you. We decided as production that the OGs will be picking up the cast next season. Because we're not picking the damn. So
You said what?
OGs only will be picking the cast. Me and Brandon will not be picking cast because, as you can see, we pick only people who give us problems and quit. We will not pick none. We will not pick
Well,
nobody this season. We will let them pick it.
well,
Y'all co yeah, cause we're not picking none of y'all co-workers, none of that. We'll let y'all pick everybody. That's a great idea.
well.
I will.
I mean, we the ones that got to deal with the people.
Right.
So I
Yes.
mean, y'all got to deal with them too.
Mm-mm.
But
We
yeah.
we
I mean, I would have to say. Let me just say this, and this is everybody says sometimes I throw slick shade, and my shade can be considered shade, but my shade is factual shade. I don't do shade just to throw shade. Like when I speak of things, people say it's shade because I'm actually speaking facts
Right.
on stuff. So I try my best not to be grimy and gritty to anybody. But I will have to say that you guys did a good job with picking who you picked this season. Some people were, not my cup of tea, and that's just how life is. Life is that way sometimes. You're not gonna get along with
Right.
everybody. But some people brought substance to the season, and I appreciate that. And then some people did bring substance to it, and that's fine too. Not everybody's gonna give what other people think they should give. Some people are really themselves, and then some people are amped up to a million because they think that's what people want or want to see and want to hear, and what that they think the expectation is that they need to be. But if you just live life,
Absolutely.
then you're living life. When people start saying, "Oh, your storyline," to me, storyline means that you have to conjure up something to stay relevant or for people to like you, but or not like you. But if you just live your life, then people are going to accept the way you're living your life, or they're
Absolutely.
not. And that's fine either way. You know what I mean? So this whole thing about, well, you don't have a storyline, or you making me your storyline, I don't believe in that. I'm living my life, and however my life is taking me during that time, that's the way my life is taking me during that time. And people gonna like it or they don't. So yeah, that's how
The
I feel
girls be
about
girling.
it. So they
Right.
say. And I think a lot of people have these expectations of what this type of um, platform should be and what it shouldn't be. But I say just utilize it to the best of your ability. And people want to say, "Oh, this is a free show. It's a free show." Yeah, but you need to utilize it to the fact that that to a point where look at it as it's not
Right.
a free show. Just look at it as an opportunity to highlight and showcase you in the best light, or highlight and showcase you in the worst light. And however the chips fall, they chips fall. You have to be able to man up or woman up or non-binary up to whatever it is that is going to be thrown your way. And if you don't present that, if you're given that opportunity and you don't do that, then people are going to create the narrative for you, and you can't be mad when that happens.
True.
So Marciano, I got a question for you, Marciano. So I'm gonna ask you. I gotta ask Terrence this because Terrence, this is not your first rodeo. Terrence, we on a reality show. So Marciano, for your first season
Hmm.
on a reality show, if you had a rating from 1 through 10, what would it be?
I would say for my experience, I would give it an 8.
Okay,
I would give it an 8.
why 8?
Why? Because a lot of things were different. I wish I could have done more. I thought I was doing what I could do. I guess I needed guidance on certain things while being on the cast. Because I think I would have presented more of who I am. But there were other things that I was dealing with too. That
Correct.
this last year, it was a lot of stuff I was dealing with at the same time. Giving my little self to people, of which we did not show a lot of what I did on the back end. But hey, if it was my fault, it was my fault. If it was y'all fault, it was y'all fault as production that it was not shown. That's how I feel. So that's why I
Okay.
thought I'd give it an 8. I could have did more, yeah, but I think I needed more guidance. But one thing I can say about this journey is that I told myself, hey, I want to get on a reality TV show. Because me personally, I'm like in a box. I don't like, people being in my business. I really don't. But this was
Yeah.
something new for me that I really enjoyed for myself. Even if
Okay.
even if I didn't get the footage out, even if y'all didn't put the footage out of me being an esthetician or whatever I was doing, I'm able to say today that I did something I would never do.
And that's how that what the whole journey of life is, right? Doing things that we're gonna at least give a try. So,
Yeah,
full transparency, and like I said, I hold myself accountable from a production aspect. It's this is it has been a journey for even production as well.
absolutely.
So I think because like I said, and Terrence could attest to this as well. Compared from the point we are now to the point where we was back when we first did the pilot season, it's definitely a full 360. Like I said, we have like a lot more supporters now, hundreds of thousands of people viewing an episode. So I think it's humbling, and I think you also think that you know everything, you don't learning things. You have not only the viewers counting on you, but you have the cast itself counting on you to make sure their story is told. And sometimes you had to be okay with the decision you made, right? For
Right,
things as me as an editor, I chose to show like when the storyline went one way, some people might got set by the wayside, not shown. And most people I feel like it's a heartless decision. And no, most decisions that people make, or I can say speak for myself, made does come with a heavy heart because like damn, not everybody's seen probably did not get shown, or some things that probably somebody felt that was important to them probably necessarily wasn't important to the actual storyline of the show and got overshown. So,
right.
but like I said, that's a learning process, and then the next season does happen, come to fruition. It's something to learn at, and that's why I had to honestly. People don't see this behind the camera, but shout out to like people like Terrence, Enrique, and other like old fellow OGs who still
Yes,
hold me accountable. Like so, like they are bigger supporters out of everybody. Cause they've been here from the beginning, and they would tell us they'll tell us good job, but they say, oh, but now you need to do this, that, and make sure you do this. So I will say that now the season's over and everything's kind of coming to a close. Thank you, Terrence, for
yeah,
holding us accountable. Thank you,
You know what, Reggie?
so,
Speaking on that, I just want the best, not because I'm on the show. I just want the best light for everybody that's a part of this, and that is including you being, behind the scenes, as well as EP and whoever. Hopefully there'll be other people that are added to the production team if there is a next, if you guys decide to do a next season. But it's all about evolution. It's all about trial and error. And yes, maybe during the time I may have been, set not harsh, but maybe I was just maybe hard on, putting your foot in your tail about certain things, because it's just about making sure things are seen in the best light possible, and not to cut no corners, not to, you have people watching, watching and viewing us, and they putting us in the same lineup with all these other web reality shows. And I just want us to be one of the best, if not the best.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I hope as if you guys decide to do another season, that it just gets bigger and better and better, and the quality and the consistency and all of that stuff. So that's all. It's not about just running my mouth just to run my mouth or to hear myself talk. It's actually about growth and seeing a change and making things better, and showing people in the best light or the worst light, if that's what they choose to present
Yeah.
themselves. So
So, a question for both of y'all. So after seeing the whole season come to a close, what do y'all see for the future of Set Off ATL? What do y'all see going on to the future?
As this journey, I can honestly say that I know if there is another season, whoever y'all pick next season is gonna bring it. They're gonna have to bring it. That's how I feel.
Okay.
for me,
Because people,
I
a lot
just
of
want
people
people to just
doubted
live their
us.
life.
A lot of people doubted us.
They always.
Yeah, I just want people that if whoever new that comes along, and then if anybody that returns, and that's even including me, um, just live your life. Just whatever you're going through at the time of filming, live it out. Be very unapologetic about it. Be authentic about it. Be real about it. Whatever it is, if you are going through a divorce, live it out. There's some things that I wish I would have done even in the first season to live out more, but I was so in a different headspace that I did not do that, because you never know who you may touch that is going through the same thing or something similar. If you're homeless, if you're living in your car, if you lost your job,
Right.
if you're whatever it is that you're going through, live it
Mm.
out. You might, even if you don't want to go into the deep rooted details of it, at least live it out to the aspect of you are giving something to the audience where they can relate to. They can see a real person actually going through the trials and tribulations of whatever it is that you're going through, a breakup,
Right.
whatever. And so whoever decides to come on this platform, if there is a next season, to just live life, so that way everybody doesn't use this word storyline. I think when you use the word storyline, it just comes off just fake and phony and false, and you're not being authentic, and nobody is going to want to take you seriously. So, or be around you. So that's what I would say.
Okay.
Shout out to the people in the comments saying they actually enjoyed the season. That means a lot to us. Um, I know that, like, just to hear that people actually enjoying the season. For people, some people, because it shows that we have various community of viewers saying some people didn't understand it, some people didn't enjoy it too, but for people who did enjoy it, it doesn't mean a lot to us. But any we went over a little over time, but any final comments from y'all too before we kind of wrap this whole shabackle up?
I just want to say, I think I said this in the group chat. I want to say that it's been a great
Yeah.
ride, being on this platform this season with everyone, and I'm saying everyone, even those that don't care for me and I don't care for them. Everyone, it's been a great ride, whether it be good, bad, and indifferent. I hope each and every person learned
Yeah.
something from this season. Hopefully they took away at least one thing that they need to change and make better for themselves, or create a better relationship with whoever they feel as though they may have
Right.
wronged, or maybe give them the benefit of the doubt or prejudge them. That includes me as well. I'm not saying just this one sided. That includes me as well. And I hope that it makes them a better person in their life period, even when there no cameras are
Mm.
around, and they really check themselves really look back at themselves this season. Really look back, and instead of pointing that one finger that you keep pointing at people, think about the 3 that's pointed back to you. So that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, and I think this season was great. Just networking with the group, and building good friendship with people. And like the other day when you hit me up, Terrence, that brought tears to my eyes. I'm like, wow, someone from Terrence reaching out to you.
Because I'm, the last time I talked to you, I think we were on the live. I said I need to do better, and you crossed my mind, and I said, you know what, I need to send him a message and check on him, because like I told you before, I do, and it's not, this is not shade,
Right.
it's just me being real, that I forget about
Mm-hmm.
you. And when you came in my mind, I said, oh shit. And I was out of town when it happened. I was like, oh shit, it literally came to my head. And I was like, I need to text him and see how he's doing. Because I want to try to own what I say I'm going to do. Now, I know I didn't do it right after we got off that live, but I wanted to make sure that I did do it. Because I want to, I am a very authentic type person, and I do, even if I don't talk to you every day, even if I don't, we don't hang out, at least I want to be genuine, to check on you and see how you're doing and things of that sort. So, that's why I'm trying to own up to that and do better with that. So it wasn't just all talk. I try to do my best to have actions behind what I say.
Thank you for reaching out. Yes, I was going
You're
through
very welcome. You're very welcome.
as well. I was like going through something, and I was like, wow, I needed that.
Oh, yeah. I'm so glad I was able to give you some a smile on your face or something. So I hope whatever it is you're going through, it gets
That's a beautiful moment, because Terrence don't call me and do the same checkup. But with that being said, I appreciate y'all, everybody who shows support. And like I'm always saying at the end of every White House Live, please go like, comment, subscribe at Pop Up Productions ATL, man. Even though the season 1 is officially over, we still have another huddle to cross, which is the reunion. So please be ready to come see that. Okay, it is gonna be interesting for the people who show up, who don't show up, so who speak, who doesn't speak, and what we're gonna see. And I'm gonna plug and Terrence, can you plug yourself in real quick? And Marciano, of course.
Yeah, people can follow me. They can follow me on Instagram. I'm only the #1 Mr. Styles with 2 Y's, and also I'm on my IG Suavity by Styles also. So yeah.
I'll be expecting a Suavity gift, by the way, at the reunion, Terrence. And Marciano, plug yourself in.
Get out of my head. Get out of my head, Reggie. Get out of my head.
On IG, you guys, Marciano King, that's MarciaOKing, and also on Twitter. And if you are looking for an esthetician here in Atlanta, Georgia,
talk your shit, Marciano. Talk your shit,
King of Atlanta, come through.
All right, and last but not least, follow me at PP_Productions01 for all, and come holler at me at all your photography needs and videography needs, and come holler at the ball fucking behind the camera. Everybody give Brandon a round of applause. Without him, this wouldn't be possible.
Yeah. Come through, EP.
Even though we both hate each other, we love each other at the same time. Anyway, and with all hearts, mind, and clear, that is a wrap, guys. We will see y'all when it's time for reunion.
Hey everybody, it's me, Enrique, aka Papa Smurf, and I just want to take this time to personally invite you guys to the Set It Off ATL Reunion Rap Party. That's right, we would like to meet you. So for anyone who's interested in coming out and partying with us, getting to see some of your favorites, some of your not so favorites, you can join us March 26th, that's a Sunday, from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. for the Set It Off ATL Reunion Rap Party. Tickets are only $5. Now you can pay $10 to get general admission as well as a drink. We do have food and we have a cash bar. And guess what? You get to meet all of us. So join us March 26th, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. for our Set It Off ATL Reunion Rap Party. Go to Eventbrite, type in Set It Off ATL Reunion, and it'll pop right up. And all you got to do is buy your tickets, and we'll see you soon. Y'all take care.